does it always take like 2 seconds for it to show up on here? Anyways, hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Yes, I know I haven't uploaded for like 2 weeks, but I didn't feel like getting up. I'm not okay. Shit, okay. There are a lot of people at the sports grounds. Some were playing football, others were playing badminton. Younger kids were just chasing each other. Semyon! Slavia walked up to me. You require my assistance? I asked, all official-like. Yeah. Listen, did you take the infirmary key? No. Why me again anyway? Well, you were there a lot recently. Guess she is right. No. Maybe you know who did? No. Why? The nurse came up to me to ask for my key. You know that I have a key to every building in the camp. She said hers went missing. Could she have lost it? I shrugged. No, she said she couldn't have. I don't know, okay? Okay. She smiled and ran off. Okay, that was weird. He headed to the camp leader's house, determined to get some sleep after all. Is that all she needed me for? I thought I was supposed to help with something. Olga Dmitrievna wasn't there, thank God, so I fell on the bed and lost consciousness. I don't exactly remember what I dreamt of, but it left a heavy impression, as afternoon naps often do. Oh yeah, I once fell asleep during the afternoon, and I had this dream where Chris was strangling me to death, and I kept, like, moving around in my sleep erratically trying to wake up, but I couldn't wake up, and that was, like, the worst feeling ever. That was the worst dream ever. I love you, Chris. Sorry.
Okay.
It just reminded me of that. I put some effort into getting off the bed and looked at the clock. It was just after 7. Not surprising if you think about it. I should have expected to sleep through the day. Although, as it turns out, I missed dinner as well. That thought made me uncomfortable, and I headed to the exit. Things like poking me or something. I don't know. I stopped on the threshold and thought of what to do next. I don't know how long I would have stood there. My head was still heavy after sleep, if someone hadn't called out to me. Slavia was quickly walking towards the cabin. Semyon, why is she so angry at me? She started, breathless. Are you sure you don't have the infirmary key? Of course not. Why would I need it? Well, do you know who took it? No, I don't. Why? Well, something has gone missing. What? Something important. Slavia hesitated. Some medication. So all this disturbance was started because of some medicine? Although, I pondered, I mean, I have a bottle in my cabin. Did she mean that? I tried to keep my face still as stone without doing anything to give myself away. Okay. I don't know, I'm sorry. Okay, Slavia said in frustration. I looked at her and tried to figure out how bad the situation was for me, or whether I was in trouble at all. On the one hand, the vodka, I did steal it. Then again, she's saying it's gone, and as in disappeared, all by itself, with no external influence. Though it's highly unlikely that she would say that a bottle of trophy vodka was stolen from the infirmary. So the way it was said was okay, the problem was different. Suddenly got really scared. What if they found out that was me? Even if it wasn't about the bottle, they'd still find it while looking for what was gone. Basically, I had to get a move on. And the main thing to do right now was to get rid of all the evidence. I jumped into the cabin, shoved the bottle under my belt, and raced to the forest. Burying it somewhere was the best decision at the moment. Took my time looking for a spot, never noticing night falling on the camp. Familiar voice surprised me. Hey! I struggled to turn back, making my face look as casual as possible.
So, what's going on here?
Oh, I'm just having a walk. My voice sounded calm, but I already understood. I couldn't fool Alyssa.
Alone? At night? In the woods?
Well, yeah, what's wrong?
Nothing at all.
She stared at me. Okay, then I'll...
Hold on. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't think so.
We had an agreement
About?
about tonight.
I think she's right. There's something like that. Yes, but you see...
No, I don't. Let's go.
She turned around and gestured me to follow. I thought there was no point in arguing. Any word or action could give me away. And then, sighing, I followed. Oh no, we're in her cabin. It was a couple of minutes before we reached her cabin. While we were walking, I was busy trying to find the best time and place to ditch the vodka, but Alyssa stayed so close that I couldn't manage anything.
Well?
She stared at me. Well, what? I was so nervous that my hair was wet with sweat. The only thing on my mind at the moment was how to adjust the bottle so she wouldn't notice.
What do you say?
About what? Alyssa pondered.
Okay, I guess you're right. I brought you here, so I'm the one to decide.
Okay, I agreed, unsure.
Hold on a minute.
She reached under the bed and in a few seconds pulled out the bottle of I can't say Russian words sometimes. Stolitsnaya vodka. I was shocked.
Surprised, huh?
I had a feeling it was her the entire time. I don't care. Of course, not by the vodka itself though, but by the fact that it was the exact bottle I carried to the infirmary in the morning. The murky contents gave it away.
So?
Alice looked at me teasingly. What?
You want to take a shot?
I didn't even know what to say to that. What she had was just rotten water. The real vodka was in the bottle under my belt. Well, I kind of...
Don't tell me you don't drink.
Melissa pouted. Oh, no, I just...
Alright then, just a second.
In just an instant, Alyssa got 2 glasses and filled them to the brim.
Let's do
It's no! Gross! She's like giving me one of the glasses and downed hers before I could answer.
Ugh.
She gasped. And then she realized
What on earth is that?
she started spitting.
You call this vodka?
Despite my difficult point,
What are you laughing at?
Alyssa shouted right in the face.
I'm asking you, what's so funny?
It actually is funny.
So you're having fun? Drink yours. We'll see how you laugh then.
I had no desire to try the stale water, but just to avoid making her suspicious, I asked, "So, how does it taste?"
Like rotten water.
Alyssa said, upset.
I was just going to relax a bit, have a cultured timeout, and then it...
Cultured timeout, I repeated, as a new bout of laughter bent me in half. Hey!
Stop it!
Alyssa shouted and jumped at me. She was trying to hit me or bite me or something. Maybe her plan was to crush me to death with her authority.
My authority!
I just grabbed her hands and all she could do was gasp in powerless anger. All was going fine, but then Alyssa's legs slid and she began to fall. I let go of her hands so she fell right on top of me, painfully headbutting me in the nose. I moaned in pain, threw her off, and turned to the side.
What do we have here?
When I realized she had taken the bottle, all the pain disappeared. Give that back! I tried to get the bottle back, but Alyssa nimbly jumped off the bed and ran to the far corner of the room.
Let's see, huh?
She immediately removed the cap and took a big gulp. The moment her face went red and her eyes seemed to pop out of their sockets.
What is this?
She rasped while coming back to her senses. That's the actual vodka. I seemed to have come to terms with my defeat.
But where did you get it?
You really thought you had stolen the right one from the infirmary? She nodded. Well, it was the right bottle, sure, but the contents...
Man, you're clever.
She was already starting to slur her words. Alyssa came to the window, poured the water out of my glass, and replaced it with vodka.
Come on.
I don't want it. Really, this is not the right time or place.
Drink it, or else I'll tell everyone you stole the bottle.
But it was you!
Well, you have the vodka.
You can't prove that.
You think I even have to?
Elsa said maliciously. Unsure what to do, I stared at the glass. What's important is to get rid of the vodka. This is just one of the ways to do it. I breathed out abruptly and swallowed the contents of the glass in one quick motion. A short moment after I read that. Got any food to chase this?
Wait a second.
Elsa said excitedly and pulled a huge stick of ham out of her drawer. Why do you have a huge stick of ham in your drawer? She tore it from her hand. I tore it from her hands and bit off a big piece. Phew.
Still, how was it?
You're asking. It's not like I have a full-strength booze every day, you know? I didn't really understand how I'd agree to this so easily.
Well, how was it?
Like double bubble. It's like double bubble with vodka flavor.
Alright, time for another round then.
She opened the bottle again and poured us half a glass each. Don't you think that's enough?
No way.
Well, since we've already started, alcohol was starting its work. Without a second thought, I gulped down the vodka. Elsa was definitely less experienced. She was having some trouble with her second glass.
Ugh. How does it?
She seemed really drunk already. Fucking lightweight. You can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen, I said merrily, pouring herself some more. Somewhere deep inside, I realized it was too much, but the gun was already bloated.
How about me?
Elsa was outraged. Haven't you had enough?
No way.
She grabbed the bottle from my hand and started to drink straight from it. Hey, you have glasses, you know.
Screw on.
Shouted in rewarding laughter.
This is so cool.
She said, catching her breath. Sure, it's not bad. Yeah, underage drinking is so cool. When I looked at the bottle, we'd gone through 2/3. I was definitely drunk by that point, and Melissa seemed even worse. And again, there was barely anything left. I sighed and poured a full glass for myself and half for Melissa.
That's all? That's all.
With these words, she chucked the bottle from the window. What if they find it?
Oh, who cares?
We both laughed. Okay then, for all ladies present. Oh, present. I grunted and drank.
And for all the gentlemen.
She followed my lead.
I'm getting dizzy.
She had a few buttons on her shirt. Oh no. I have a bad feeling. Carefully looked at her. Had she always been this beautiful? Oh god, no, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. This is a really bad direction. Why is everyone beautiful to me at this point? Whichever it was, I could not force myself to look away.
You're gonna stare a hole through me if you keep going like that.
I also laughed. Sorry. Embarrassed, I stared at my feet.
You can look if you're so interested.
With some effort, I opened an eye and saw her continuing to unbutton her shirt. No, this is bad decisions, under the influence. Nope, this is, I do not condone this. This is really awkward, and I feel very awkward right now. No words could escape my mouth. Besides, who needs words at a moment like this? Oh, God. I'm cringing. This is so bad. I mean, yeah, I know, like, it's... I don't know how I feel about this right now. The other times this kind of stuff happened, it was, like, you know, like, level-headed, clear-headed, consensual, but this is just drunk. Ugh. What happened then was what was supposed to happen. At the time, I was unable to think of what was right to do. I didn't want to. It just felt good. light bulb burned out, or one of us turned off the light, but either way, the room went dark. I looked around her cabin and thought of something. Where's Uliana?
What, you're afraid someone will come in and see us?
She grinned warmly. Could happen.
I asked her to spend the night at another girl's cabin.
Wait, so you planned all this?
Well, not something like this, of course.
She looked at me intently, smiled and closed her eyes. Yeah. Stared at the ceiling for a while longer and soon heard quiet, deep breathing. Alyssa was asleep. My head ached suddenly. The alcohol seemed to be wearing off. Best thing to do in this case is to follow her lead and get some sleep as well. Before I finished the thought, I was already fast asleep. Oh. My face is red from embarrassment and awkwardness and just cringe. I was a 37. Some people were chasing me. Or maybe they weren't people but fuzzy black dots with a hellish landscape in the background. I ran stumbling over something, having no air to breathe. My whole essence was overtaken by primal fear and terror. Then a memory lapse. Opened my swollen eyelids only for my eyes for my to be eyes struck by a bright daylight. A terrible taste in my mouth, pains all over my body, and a severe headache. It seemed someone was drinking hard yesterday. After coming to my senses, I started to recall the events of last night. I believe there was a bottle of vodka, which I happily emptied together with Alyssa. I tried to stand up, but something was pinning my left arm. It was a peacefully snoring Alyssa. Everything that happened returned to my mind. Fear was quickly replaced with a feeling of euphoria. I relaxed lazily on the bed, enjoying a beautiful hungover morning. Sometime later, Alyssa woke up. I kissed her softly and said, "Good morning!" She gave me a blank look for a couple of seconds and then jumped up shouting,
You!
"Me what?"
Yesterday, you.
she hissed. "But it was kind of your idea."
I was drunk.
You were both see, this is why I said it was a bad idea. No, you don't like bad ideas. So was I. What can you do? Alyssa was furiously looking at me, but then calmed down and sat beside me.
Alright, whatever happened, happened.
You sure? I got up and tried to hug her.
Don't.
She whispered, blushing. Why?
Because.
Alyssa frantically shook her head.
Because it's 4 o'clock already.
And what? Don't tell me you're late for something.
Everyone will leave without us.
Leave where?
Today is the last day.
The last day of what? I was completely confused.
The last day of the term.
What? The hungover that seemed to have already passed a while ago made a sharp comeback.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Asked Alyssa in surprise. So you did know it.
Well, yes, but I'd forgotten it somehow.
And what should we do now? Actually, that wasn't the main thing that I was concerned about. Today is the last day, then everyone will go somewhere. So I can get out of this camp somehow.
Well, I have no idea.
Maybe we can still make it. I jumped out of the bed and started dressing quickly. It was difficult as my coordination was badly disturbed by yesterday's lavish indulgence. What are you waiting for? Elsie didn't reply but started dressing too. A couple of minutes later, we were standing at the deserted square. Let's go to the camp leader's cabin. After opening Olga Dimitrievna's cabin with my key, I found nobody inside. We checked the entire camp and found that we were alone here. Returning to the square, I sat down and covered my face with hands like a doomed man. I still felt sick, but now it turned out that I had to solve a serious problem. Where would they have gone?
Well, to the district center, I guess.
Do you know where it is?
Approximately.
Is it possible to reach it on foot?
Don't know.
And how long would it take on a bus?
Couple of hours.
Quickly, I reckoned how much that is in kilometers. Taking into Shut up! Taking into consideration the quality of the Soviet... You can say either way, Chris. Yeah, you can. says the one with a fucking digital art degree. I have ADHD. Mine, do you think mine doesn't make me dumb too? Fuck you. Don't mansplain my fucking ADHD to me. I wasn't even woman-splaining your autism. You done? Okay, thank you for that. Taking into consideration the quality of the Soviet motor car industry and Soviet roads, one could presume that it is quite possible to reach it on foot, provided that Alyssa knows the exact direction. However, in my situation, it's not easy to decide on such steps. We can't stay here either. Why didn't they, do a head count and see how, what most people would be, searching for them if they weren't there. The bus wouldn't leave. What the fuck? This is not Home Alone, okay? We can't stay here either. Alone without food in a deserted pioneer camp. In real life, it would be a definitely bad idea, and I had no other choice but to treat everything happening as reality. Let's go.
Where?
To the district center.
Are you mad?
You'd prefer to stay here?
Sure, they'll notice that we're missing and we'll return.
Don't you think it's odd that they didn't notice it during departure?
Well, yeah, but
She started to think.
But to go somewhere all on our own.
But you said you knew the direction.
I do.
She agreed without confidence. So what's there to think about? Maybe we'll encounter some local buses on the way. I don't really believe that myself, but if there is an exit from this camp, this idea seems quite odd. It's quite solid.
I don't know, as you say.
She prattled on confusedly. Then start packing your stuff. Meet here in half an hour. We went towards Olga Dmitrievna's cabin. Yes, not much to pack. Tossed my warm clothes into a bag and I was about to go when an interesting thought crossed my mind. What would I actually need them for? Doesn't seem to be late summer, so what's the point in dragging unnecessary weight along? Especially since I don't know how far I have to walk. The reasoning that one could survive such weather without a coat and warm boots, and shoved my cell phone with its dying battery into my pocket and went to the square. I had to wait at least 20 minutes for Alyssa. God damn it, Alyssa! Why are you taking so long? Anyways, my voice is starting to die. And so with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this or would like to see more of this game, I promise I will try to upload next week. This episode next week. So that being said, not this episode, the next episode for this game next week. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this, like to see more of this game, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye.